the same unit to basically rappel yourself down. Yeah, that rescue person, and that's why I had them up there doing it. He's only about 175 pounds.
Only?
So right now what they have to do is set up the rescue device, and then they have to secure it. So obviously as they're pulling that person up, that it's not going to let loose and fall back down. So they have to make sure that that's secured. Usually what we always recommend is you secure that to one of your personal tie-off points. You may not be able to see them, but you can see them on the hub right there. Those yellow tie-offs are the approved tie-off points. They're supposed to be engineered to withstand at a minimum of 5,000 pounds of force of just static weight. So you can see them on our platform up top also. And in this situation, if anybody ever thinks that that's a comfortable situation, try hanging from that back lanyard yourself. It is not comfortable at all. One of the things that has to happen also is if that person's unconscious, what's going to start happening is that blood supply in the legs is going to get cut off. And then it's going to be, eventually, that could actually lead to death just by that person hanging. Okay, if they don't get rescued in time. So that's why anytime people are climbing a turbine, they need to have that rescue unit up tower with them, because they've done some research, even though people have not volunteered to see how long it takes them to die from hanging there. But within about, they say death is about within 10 to 15 minutes. That's as soon as it could happen by hanging. So, and it's going to take a lot longer than that to climb down and bring that rescue unit up. So some of our new wind turbines have came with a rescue unit already installed. Some of the older ones, the technicians bring it up by a chain hoist that's in the back of the turbine. Right now they're just hooking up. We have what's called a rope grab. Right now he has a rope lanyard on, a little bit different style lanyard. So they're just hooking up the tool to grab a hold of that rope and actually pull that person up by his lanyard. And now it's actually getting tight, and you can see them coming up. Now at this point, they have basically two options. They can either continue pulling them all the way up, or once they pull them up so far, they can disconnect his lanyard and actually lower that person all the way down. A lot of times what's going to happen is that person will ride down on that unit.
Okay, we're going to lower him down.
And at this point, they should have somebody on the ground or close to being on the ground to help that person get into the rescue position. One of the advantages of lowering them to the ground from this point is just simply you're on the outside, because how are you going to lower somebody down? You can lower somebody down through the ladder section, but you have all the brackets that their arms, legs can be hooked up to, and plus once you get them up there, then you'd have to drop them down into the cell if that person is unconscious. So that's why you would lower that person down. Okay, Bob. Yep. Feet are on the ground. And the rescue does not fold up like a normal person. And I would not have a microphone. Keep coming down. Thank you, guys.
2 feet.